this when you have a tired team coming in there?
I mean, hopefully it doesn't, we've given away points we did tonight. Hopefully it doesn't jump up and bite us. I mean, we've been inconsistent all year, I think, and we've played well against the top teams, but whenever it's a game where we have an advantage, where we think we're the better team or we have a tired team, we seem to take our foot off the gas. We had a good 5 minutes the first half. The last 5 minutes we were good, but for 40 minutes, I think we let a tired team work their way into the game. And we didn't play with any urgency, and, they were trying to get to halftime, and we pretty much let them get to halftime, and then, we started the second half well, but by that point, the team has belief, and they know just hang in there, and maybe we can steal a goal, which is exactly what happened. So, for me, it's, we didn't create enough in the first half because there wasn't enough movement. And I don't think we defended, high enough up the pitch. I think we let them play out, and keep, we let them slow the game down, and we shouldn't be letting a tired team, slow the game down. Now, to give them credit, I thought they defended well, and they played well on the counter, especially in the second half. They had some other breaks that looked dangerous. So, they had a plan, they executed it. We had a plan, we didn't execute, and therefore they got the result.
It seems like, especially late in the first half there, Walls and Smith were able to have some success when they were kind of exploiting up the right flank there. But it seems like every time they would try to break it into the middle, they were packed in really tight and weren't really able to have success.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we got around them enough either. Even the second half. I mean, we had talked about they're gonna defend with numbers. We got to get around the corners. I don't think we got completely around at all in the first half. The second half, we got behind them more, and our movement was a little bit better. And we had a couple of really good chances. Their keeper made a couple of really good saves, but short of the 1v1 with Johnny, not many clear cut, and we need to be more dangerous. So again, it was disappointing, but I also don't think, for me, we didn't play with the same urgency and energy that we did last week, and it's cooler. I think it's cooler today than it was last week against Dallas. So I don't have the answer for that right now. We'll try to figure it out, but this has been the riddle all year. So I mean, and the players, when I ask them, they don't have the answers. So we have to figure out the answer together in terms of how we can string, multiple games together. I mean, you can't play one of the best games of the year last week, and I don't think this was our worst game, but it was not at the level it should be at this time of the season. We had everything to play for today. It should be 3 points that we give ourselves every opportunity to win, and I don't feel like we did enough to win the game, even though I felt like we maybe were slightly better. We didn't do enough, and that's the most disappointing thing.
But with the loss and trying to get into the playoffs, it just makes the rest of the season that much tougher going forward.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to have to get results. We have a real tough game next week against Orlando coming in here. Look, we need better performances from some of our senior guys as well. For me tonight, everyone's got to step forward. But JC, I'm expecting more energy in the first half. I thought he played well in the second half, but he didn't put the work in. I thought in the back, you know, for me in the second half, Kyle and Bob looked like it was the first time they played together, and they both have experience. There was no cover, there was no organization. And, you know, I don't always bring up specific names, but for me, those players have to do their jobs game in, game out, and they'll set the tone for the rest of the team. There's too much fluctuation in individuals' performances, and I would expect the senior players to do their job game in and game out, and I don't think that happened today.
I gotta go.
There's
Thanks, Bob. Appreciate your help.